All right, my friend, I'm very excited to talk to you. We get into your new single that I love and some of your old tracks. But before that, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passions. I want to know where your passion for music came from, led you on this amazing musical journey. Was it a certain album you heard, a certain live performance you saw, or something that was natural for you as a child?
I think it was pretty natural. I was fortunate enough to have both of my parents, like really show me a lot of music growing up, and starting with like my dad was super into classic rock and even some folky stuff like James Taylor, and my mom was really big into R&B. So I had like a pretty wide spectrum at a young age, and they kind of fostered that. And then once they saw that I got into music, then I started getting into like punk and stuff like that on my own, and it was just all over from there.
Was there a certain punk artist that really got you into that genre, or?
Yeah, so like my first introduction to like punk and kind of that world was Green Day.
Nice.
I think like American Idiot was one of the first CDs that I bought, and yeah, I just remember listening to it and then just repeating it, religiously. So that was definitely the first one.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on signing the Open Your Ears Records, and then now you released a new single, "Pulling Thorns," which is an amazing track. You obviously been blessed by making great music. Can you tell us like the backstory about either the recording process or inspiration for that song?
Pulling Thorns. That was like one. I think it was one of the first songs that we wrote for the album.
Hmm.
Um, it came really fast actually. It came together really quick, and it's mostly about like dealing with potential loss of a loved one, and kind of just like what are the next steps for me in that process. If that were to happen, and it was kind of just dealing with that, and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, one of the lyrics in that, I think it's kind of referenced into your album title, which comes out October 31st, Eternal Grief. Is that what like the theme of the album is going to be, or?
Yeah, I think like the overarching theme, yeah, is definitely tackling grief and how you kind of cope with it, and it's a weird, messy thing, grief,
Yeah.
and so just kind of dealing, my dealing with it, and
Gotcha. What about the music video? Is there a backstory about the pizza place or?
yeah. So I worked in that pizza restaurant, in high school and college, and I've always just maintained a really good relationship with the owner, and he was always supportive of my music and me not working a Friday night because I had to play a show and shit. So we always kept in touch, and we always threw around the idea of doing a music video at the restaurant. Um,
Oh, I
so
bet he
I,
was
there's
super excited about
Oh,
that.
he was stoked, dude. He was so happy about it, and
Yeah.
I was too. I was like, "Oh my God, it's so cool!" Like, because my band is there.
Yeah.
Everyone's in there. We're all hanging out. It was late. It was a really like full circle moment, and it was just awesome. And I'm super grateful for it. But in terms of like, there's no real like reason, I guess, other than we just wanted to do it there.
Nice. Well, I want to go back to your EP, Forget Me Nots. Your song Broken Glass was so amazing. I really especially enjoyed like the bridge part and how it goes from, the riff and then the guitar solo and then back to the chorus. So, can you tell me any backstories about working on that song?
Yeah, we did that. We did that EP on Long Island with our friend Frank Matartona, and God, it feels like forever ago doing that. But no, that's one of my favorite songs ever. I think that like was a really good, encapsulation of where we were at that moment. Um, the song in general, Broken Glass, is kind of just about losing someone, not permanently, but just losing someone in your life, and kind of going through the reasoning why that person left, and just kind of I thought the line "broken glass inside my brain" was just like such a perfect representation of how I felt through those moments.
Oh yeah,
And
love the
I,
lyrics. Good
thank
job.
you. It's just such a fun song to play live too, man. It's just like
Yeah.
that's always like when we play that song live, we just know that there's always going to be a moment right there, and it's.
Hmm. Speaking of live, do you have any upcoming shows?
So we have one show in Connecticut in August, at the end of August, and then we're doing a tour at the end of the year. That'll be like mostly the East Coast and down.
Okay, well, hopefully you make it down here to Orlando, where I can come check you guys out. So,
Oh yeah, so I don't think we'll be there this year, but next year we are like
okay, cool.
absolutely trying to, like, early next year we would love to get down there and do like a whole Florida run.
Well, everyone can check out Pulling Thorns single in the meantime, and check out the music video where you used to work. Did you like make pizza when you worked there,
Oh
or?
hell yeah, I was making, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I used to make pizza and stuff there, and my boss Heath was making pizza all night for us that night. It was so much fun, dude. We had a blast.
I love that. And the album Eternal Grief, as an easy date to remember, it comes out Halloween, October 31st. So I have all your social media links down below. Everyone can follow you going forward. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. And let's talk down the road of future music.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.